Alright, y'all, so the reason why these are medium problems is because they didn't give you the balanced equation, kind of like how yesterday. So, they did give you an equation though, now we just have to balance it. So on this side, we have NHO, NHO. Alright, on the reactant side, we have 1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogens, 2 oxygens. On the product side, we have 1 nitrogen, 2 hydrogens, and 2 oxygens. 1, 2. Alright, so everything is balanced except hydrogen, so I somehow need to fix my things here. I'm going to multiply this side by 3. That's going to give me 6 hydrogens, but now I have a total of 1 plus 3 oxygens. So I actually have 4 oxygens total. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay. So on this side, hydrogens, I need to balance them out. I'll multiply this one by 2 to equal 6. So I have to put that 2 there. That means that I'm also multiplying the nitrogen by 2. And then I can see that these are unbalanced, so I can go and multiply this side by 2. So 1 times 2 is 2, but that means I have to put this 2 in front here. And this 2 also multiplies this oxygen. So now I have a total of let's see how many, 3, 4, 5 oxygens on this side, not 4. And then, let's see, I have 2, 2, 6, 6, 2, and 5, and there's no way that I can put a coefficient here that will allow me to get this 2 equal to 5, because I can multiply by 1 and it's 2, I can multiply by 2 and it's 4, I can multiply by 3 and it's 6, so none of that equals 5. So this is where trial and error comes in. So there is a way of like maybe doing a fraction here and then getting rid of that fraction. So the only way that I can get 2 equal to 5 is if I multiply times 2.5. So I have to multiply times 2.5. 2.5 as a fraction can also be expressed as 5 divided by 2. If you put in a calculator 5 divided by 2, 5 divided by 2, that's 2.5. So I could put 5 over 2. So now I have all whole numbers except this one. So I need to get rid of this fraction, and how I can get rid of this is if I multiply this by 2. If you multiply this fraction by 2, the 2's cancel out and you're only left with 5, right? But if I multiply this by 2, I have to multiply every single other coefficient by 2. So let's do that. So 5 over 2 by 2 is just 5. 2 times, what am I multiplying by? 2. Sorry. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. And that is my balanced equation. You can go in and check each atom, but you can trust me, this is balanced. So that's just a little trick if you ever run into that situation where you can use a fraction and then just get rid of it by multiplying everything by the same number. Alrighty. So now we got an equation, it's balanced, we can go in and start doing the chemistry. If I begin with 357 grams of ammonia, so I need to compare ammonia, how many grams of oxygen are required to react? So I need to compare ammonia and oxygen. There is a 4 NH3 to a 5 O2 ratio, 4 to 3. So if I keep my NH3s at the top and my O2s at the bottom, for every 4 NH3, I have 5 O2 is equal to, and then I'm missing a mole. I have grams, I need to turn that into moles. So to turn grams to moles, I need to use the molar mass. The molar mass of NH3 is going to equal to 17.031 grams per mole. So if I start with 357 grams and I want to turn this into moles, I have to put grams at the bottom so that they cancel out at the end. And I'm left with moles. And then I use the molar mass. So I have 17.031 grams per 1 mole. All I have left to do is just do the math, which basically means dividing. 357 divided by 17.031. And that is about 21 moles. So I have 21 moles of ammonium. This is equal to 21 moles of ammonium. So over here, I can put 21 moles of ammonium is equal to how many moles of oxygen? I can do my little butterfly multiplication. So 5 times 21, 105, is equal to 4x divided by 4 divided by 4 to solve for x. X will equal 105 divided by 4, 26.25. I have 26.25 moles of O2. Am I done? It's asking me to put grams of oxygen. So now I have to find again the molar mass of oxygen. So the molar mass of O2 is equal to 31.998 grams per mole. And now I have to do dimensional analysis one more time for my oxygen. So if I start with 26.25 moles, and I know that I have to put moles at the bottom, and for every 31.998 grams, I have 1 mole. My moles will cancel out. I am only left with grams, which is what I want, and then I just have to do the math. 26.25 times 31.998 is equal to this number, and it says round to the nearest whole number, so that is about 840 grams, and that is my answer.